So the fourth graders have been really busy this week getting ready for the winter conference. And so they've each created their very own slideshow that looks something like this. And the purpose of this short little video is just to show parents what they can expect at the conference. And if you don't get to the conference, this slideshow is on your fourth grader's Google Classroom. So you can look at it there and your fourth grader can lead you through the conference. So fourth graders, they made it themselves. They added all of the backgrounds and the colors. So we learned a lot about technology, which was really cool. But it also hinges on the total child. It hinges on everything, that we want students to know and to become in fourth grade. And so it's really a picture of what we want to happen. Now, in an early video at the very beginning of the year, I said that the biggest word of the whole year is focus. And yes, it is. Focus is being self-propelled. Focus is driving yourself. Focus is attention to work. And man, people who have focus, they do 10 times more in production and learning and gains than those who don't. And so you see there's a continuum where students rate where they're at. And this happens to be cadences. They also write a paragraph below each of these pages of telling, having a hook, and giving an elaboration of how they use focus. And so that's kind of exciting. And so whether or not students can even finish this slideshow to be ready for the conference is a tribute to their focus. The next huge slide fits right in with the first one. It's who makes you work. And there too, people who work on their own and don't need to be told, they accomplish 10 times more than those who have to be prodded. And every day we say, if a boss has to work really hard to make you do just a little bit of work, well, probably not going to last very long, because what we realize is that in just a few years, these kids are growing up, and we're not just doing a little reading and writing. No, we're trying everything we can, Miss Nyack and I, to get them ready for life. And this is a giant one. Who makes you work? Who drives you? Hopefully it's not someone else. And then drama. Drama can suck the life right out of the room. Drama is just that ability to stay out of trouble, stay out of all the little spats that some people seem to really love. And 3/4 of the class at least totally stays out of drama all the time. And I don't know what they do, to always never be in the middle of it, but that's what they do, and that adds to their success if they can stay out of drama. And then being ready for the day, do they have their pencil? Do they have their notebook? For me in reading, man, they need a notebook. And if they just write on a scattered piece of paper and take their notes there, they'll flutter to the floor and they won't have them the next day when they need them for the writing. So are they ready for the day? People who are ready for the day, they think, where am I going? What do I need? Do I have it? Is it in the right spot? Every day they're actively thinking about what they need to be ready for the day. And then in reading, of course, we're looking for 3 big things: phonics, fluency, and comprehension. Today, the students made a video of their use of phonics. We've learned just 2 little dividing strategies, and that video will show who's got a grasp of them and who let them float right by them. And so we have a third of the year left to help everyone climb up to be able to automatically read 5-syllable words. And then, of course, reading fluency is everything. We're hoping to make a video soon of students reading to show their video, although it looks like tomorrow, Thursday morning, is going to be kind of packed, helping kids get done with their their conference slideshow. Reading comprehension is everything. We talk all the time about what do you have to think, what do you have to do to understand what you read. And so students are putting in all of their reading comprehension scores and they're taking note scores. And then they're writing a whole paragraph about, hey, what do you have to do when you read? And so where they're kind of verbalizing what they have to think to be a good reader. Article of the day, which is homework, they're going to do the scores for that on number of articles read, but also the quality of their writing. So if students get a low grade on their report card, it might be on this, because this is supposed to be homework. We do it though on Friday mornings too, and it's all about focus. Can you get it done, or do you let time go right past you? And so then they write a paragraph also about how they accomplished that. And then in writing, we got 3 big goals: have a main idea hook, have evidence to support, and having good use of periods and capital letters. And so students put down all their scores in all those categories. And then they write a paragraph about each one. How do they do a good hook? They verbalize it. How do you do evidence? Evidence is the thing we've tried to grow on the most, just because you have to read really well, you have to take notes, and then you have to use those notes when you're elaborating your evidence. And we've just started using vibrant words. I don't know if many watched it, but I made a really cool video a few days ago on, students doing just a brilliant job using vibrant words. So I hope you take a look at it. That would be awesome. And writing mechanics too, they're writing a paragraph about that. But then what's the coolest part of the whole slideshow is they're adding their 3 to 5 best essays. And so here's Cadence's, look at her beginning paragraph where she's using totally exciting words, vibrant words. So that's just her first paragraph. There's her next one on her perseverance essay, and the next page. And then her last one. And so there's her next video. We had read 2 articles on one, a mother cat and a mother chicken, and they were writing about who they think is the best parent. So there's her second page and her 3rd grade. So on this slideshow, you'll get to see their best essays. It's probably the icing on the cake of the slideshow. Here's another video. Another essay she did, about Ruby Bridges and Martin Luther King. The question was, what did they both believe? And so that's what they were writing about. So we've done a ton of writing this year, a ton of reading. They've come so far in that. I love to portray and show that in videos. I hope people take time to look at them. There's another essay she did. And so you'll really get to see a total picture of your 4th graders' work in reading and writing and social studies. Another essay that she did. And so you'll get to see a good example of your 4th graders' writing. Kind of cool. Students have really learned to write. And then we're doing 2 big paragraphs at the end. One, what they're proud of, hopefully having a hook and a ton of elaboration, and then what their biggest goals are. And that's it. That's what's in the slideshow that you'll see at conference time. Yahoo, 4th graders.